My people, you guys know that for the past 2 years and counting, we all have been struggling with lockdowns. Everything went to a grinding halt. And right now, we are just trying to recover from the lockdowns. The lockdowns have been too destructive to our economy. And that is why we have inflation right up here. And if you thought that we have learned our lesson from lockdowns, then you will have to think again because there's one country that the officials thought to themselves more lockdowns is better than less lockdown. And that country is China. Watch this video, my people. Watch this video.
At least 8 cities and towns, including provincial capital Haikou and resort city Sanya, are under what the government calls static management, with residents not allowed to leave homes and public transport suspended. Health authorities said the virus has spread widely in the community and infection numbers are still on the uptrend. Hainan recorded only 2 positive symptomatic cases in the whole of last year, so they lack the experience in handling such a large-scale pandemic. While mass testing has been underway since Sunday, some travelers say they had to queue for 1.5 hours to get tested because Hainan lacks the infrastructure that cities like Shanghai has in conducting mass testing regularly. The central government has dispatched nucleic acid testing teams from 15 provinces to Hainan to aid the local government in their effort to contain the pandemic. Over the weekend, flights out of Sanya had been cancelled. Stranded passengers at the airport were heard chanting, "We want to go home." Some 80,000 tourists stranded in Sanya will only be allowed to leave after testing negative 5 times in 7 days. Authorities have required hotels to provide a 50% discount for staying guests. The current lockdown comes at the height of the peak travel season as students are on their summer break. There's a sense of frustration and angst on the ground, many people telling me that traveling in China is like the roll of a die. You never know when and where you're going to be caught in the next lockdown. Hainan has already closed its doors to overseas travelers for over 2 years now, so domestic tourism has been keeping its economy going, but it's going to take time for that confidence to travel to recover again.
So my people, you guys have seen, China is still locking down. And you must understand, China is a very important country in the world. It's the world's biggest factory. Nearly everything we use is being manufactured in China. So just imagine if China is having lockdowns, what happens to the rest of us? And not just to the rest of us, also the Chinese people, because I did a video the other time and you can see how Chinese people are feeling the effects of the lockdowns. The Chinese financial system is struggling. People are unable to pay their mortgages in China because of what? Lockdowns. What exactly has lockdowns actually done for us? That is the question that everyone is asking. What exactly is the use of lockdowns? It doesn't stop the spread. People still get it. So why are we still locking down? And if lockdowns were a solution to the problem should have been solved by now because we have been on lockdowns for more than 2 years now. So it doesn't help anything. Instead, it destroys the economy. And that is why we are having this high level of inflation. I really feel for the Chinese. And like in any country, the poor suffer the most. they suffer the most. The rich can always afford the things they want, but the poor only can get money when they work. So their livelihood depends on them being able to work. And when you lock down the whole country or when you lock down the whole city, those poor people cannot work. By so doing, they cannot afford even the basic stuff needed for daily life. So, my brothers and sisters, that is why sometimes you need to be happy where you are. Because we at times feel like our lives are worst. But there are many other places or there are many other people whose lives are way worse than yours. So be grateful. And to my Chinese brothers and sisters, I hope you guys can pull yourself together and I hope the Communist Party of China will come to its senses and realize that lockdowns don't work. They don't do anything good for the economy, and they will decide to uplift this lockdown and let everyone get back to their daily activities. So thank you, my brothers and sisters, for watching this video. I hope you enjoy our videos. Please kindly like the video, share the video, follow our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We shall really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Goodbye.